Good evening and welcome in to Kyle White Stadium on the campus of Anahuac High School, where tonight Anahuac Sports Live presents a scrimmage between the Anahuac Panthers and the Hardin Jefferson Hawks. Welcome in, everybody. Alex Outram along with producer Trent Hart here as we are high atop the catbird seat at Kyle White Stadium. As tonight, as stated earlier, bringing you the scrimmage for the first real test of the season before it gets started next week, next Friday, here back at Kyle White Stadium against Orangeville. We're going to be going through some different aspects of the Panthers tonight. We'll also talk a little bit about the Hawks. We'll be going through schedules, district opponents, a little bit about last year. As both teams have a mosh of players who will be between JV and varsity, so we do have some of the players' names that we'll be able to bring up tonight, as well as some of the coaches that we'll be able to navigate here. As you can see on the screen, coaches are on the field as really a glorified practice between both these teams, trying to work some of the kinks out before the season starts next week, as where they go play some non-district games to also get tuned up for the district play. Obviously, UIL, Texas High School Football, a lot depends on the district play to get into the playoffs, as the Panthers did last year. We'll talk a little bit about that here later on. Here out of the offset eye, looking downfield, is going to be tipped away as back deep for the Panthers. Zion Clark, the junior free safety, 6'3", 175 pounds for Clark, as he was able to tip it away. Always nice to have length in the secondary, as able to really make sure that the receivers, who usually have a little bit more height to them, tall secondary members, really are able to contribute in many, many different ways. So in the scrimmage tonight, no running clock, no downs. A lot is going to be based on situational play between the offense and the defense, as the end around will go off right in. Running back for Hardin Jefferson is Sage Roberts. He's a 6-foot running back at 180 pounds. Second-year head coach Greg Neese for the Anahuac Panthers, bringing in his squad. They finished third in District 10 3A last year, finishing 5-2, moving on to the playoffs, as they were eliminated in the by-district round by Crockett. As for Hardin Jefferson made the playoffs as well. They got knocked out in the by-district round as they fell short to Jasper. Quarterback is setting back under pressure and dropped, as coming in from the edge. Unfortunately, we don't have a number as of yet for that particular defensive player. 14 for the Panthers. Made a beeline straight for the quarterback, as was able to wrap him up and take him down. Want to thank those of you who are tuning in to the first broadcast of the season for Anahuac Sports Live, as trying to get some of the kinks out and show a little bit of what you can expect this year. As out of the gun, we'll send the man in motion, and around. Handoff is going to go straight up the gut, as he is going to get waylaid. In on the tackle was Zion Clark again. Second time we've already mentioned his name, as he shot the gap and laid a licking on the running back there. So Anahuac Sports Live wants to thank some of our sponsors, as Anahuac National Bank, a proud sponsor of Anahuac Sports Live, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Also want to thank Third Coast Integrated Martial Arts for being a sponsor. As he's going to break a tackle, come around right side, is going to be taken down by a host of defenders. Looked like getting off the bottom of the pile was number 70 with a nice stop, and also Ty Pham, senior strong safety, teaming up for the coverage there. As you saw earlier, the Panthers JV team, if you were tuned in earlier, was able to put up a couple of touchdowns against Hardin Jefferson as they get ready to start their season as well. As a pistol formation, under pressure, is going to be dropped. In the backfield for Anahuac, number 4 shot the gap and was able to get back there. Quarterback for Hardin Jefferson had no time whatsoever to survey the field, as the Panther defense has started off very strong here in the early goings of this scrimmage. A couple other sponsors we want to mention here. Trinity Bay RV Park, proud sponsor here of Anahuac Sports Live, and Community Christian Fellowship Church. They can be found at 442 Eagle Drive on Oak Island. They invite you to their services 10:30 a.m. on Sundays. So the Hawk offense still on the field. 7 D-line with 4 secondary members back. Out of the pistol, fakes the handoff left in. Is going to make a move across the 35. Flag's going to come in from the farthest referee. He's going to pick up 6 on the run. And it looks like he was wrangled down. He was taken down by number 4. We've called his number a couple times. Obviously very early on in the season, so next week expecting updated rosters, and we'll be able to provide more accurate information. Obviously, again, scrimmage here tonight between Hardin Jefferson and Anahuac. Out of the pistol is the Hawks. Handoff is going to go straight up the gut. He's going to get back to he's actually not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. He's going to be stopped for a yard loss. Another flag on the play. Offsides is the call. In a normal game, obviously that would move the offense up 5 yards farther. Here in the scrimmage, more situational. Good turnout here tonight for the Panthers, as obviously lots of things going on in the country as people looking to get back to some normalcy. Good turnout to watch the opening scrimmage of the year. As Hardin Jefferson will line up once again out of the pistol. We'll send a man in motion. Rolls left and had no time whatsoever, as coming off the edge with a huge pop, number 14. So as we said earlier, defense really looking good for Anahuac, as not much room has been given to the Hawks, as they started off on their 30 and they've been able to pick up 6 yards. Only a couple pass plays, neither have gone for any yardage. And the running plays so far, the offensive line has not really given their quarterback too much time at all. Panthers coming out in a diamond 7 defensive formation, 7 down linemen with 4 in the secondary. Ball's going to be handed off around the left end, fighting for room, but he's not going to get anywhere again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. We don't have the running back or the quarterback's number. Some fantastic technology as drone footage being shot here in Anahuac, helping out Coach Neese being able to see what's going on in the trenches. So as we talked a little bit earlier, Anahuac Panthers in 10-3A as realignment went on here at the end of the school year for 2019. In 10-3A this year, your Panthers, Buna, Cleveland Tarkington, Hardin, Kirbyville, Winnie East Chambers, and Woodville will be 7 teams comprising 10-3A this year. As for last year and head coach Greg Neese's first year, the team finished 5-6, 5-2 in district. As we stated earlier, good for 3rd place in district just last year. A week from tomorrow, the Panthers will open up their season here at Kyle Lewis Stadium Kyle White Stadium. I mixed some baseball up there. We'll open up at home, as we said, next Friday against Orangefield. A week after that, they'll stay home. We'll be taking on Hampshire Finette. Diamond 7 formation again for the Panthers. Going to fake the handoff, looking downfield, under pressure, throws it up, has a man, and it's going to be intercepted. Intercepted on the play. Number 32 was able to, that's Lane Cormier. As Cormier was able to get a good break on the ball, kind of a wounded duck that was thrown up, but was able to pick it off out of the air. As now we're going to see some of the Anahuac Panther offense as Hardin Jefferson will take off. As we'll be back after this along the Anahuac. As handoff is going to go off right in, and right off the bat, a 15-yard pickup. As rumbling and tumbling up to midfield, it's going to be the running back 63. Talking to head coach Greg Neese, they're going to be employing a lot of hurry-up offense this year, as starting sophomore quarterback Landon Corbett was able to take it off left tackle and picked up a good gain of 6. Very quickly, Panthers back to the line of scrimmage. Jumbo package in, sends a man in motion. He's going to hand it off right side, as it looks like he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll be it, as number 21 was on the carry. Again, we're practicing as well here, so we will have much more updated rosters next week, as no time for Corbett there in the backfield, as he was taken down by number 75 for Hardin Jefferson. So if it looks a little bit different, that is because it is. Scrimmage here between Hardin, Jefferson, and Anahuac. Coaches are integrating on both sides of the football. We'll officially get things set up next Friday for the first game of the year. We talked a little bit earlier about Landon Corbett as head coach. Greg Neese handing the reins to the offense to the sophomore. Quick throw is going to be intercepted, as that did not look like a good read. Intercepted by the defensive lineman, 78 for the Hawks. Hardin Jefferson is out of 11 4A. At the helm for them, head coach Dennis Dubois, as they did not have as successful as of a season last year as the Panthers did. 1-9 on the season, 1-4 in district, was still able to make the playoffs, but was eliminated, as this is going to go straight up the middle. Ball was loose. They're going to say his knee was down. No blue hanky on the field, showing that it was a fumble. So after the first two home games of the year, starting off with Orangefield and Hampshire Finette, week 3, Anahuac will be off. And then on the 18th, they'll be at Bridge City, as Corbett is going to take it himself. He's going to pick up 2 yards from the line of scrimmage. They'll stay on the road after Bridge City, as September 25th, they'll visit Tarkington. They'll come home after that game to face Hardin, and we'll go back on the road for a couple of games, as on October 9th, the always fun rivalry game against East Chambers will go down. Following that game, they're going to travel to KIPP, which is a preparatory high school out of Houston. As out of the gun will come Corbett. He'll fake the handoff. He'll take it himself across the 40. He's got plenty of room. 45-50, looks to make a move. He's going to get across midfield. Will fall forward to the 48. There was flag on the field. We'll see what the indication was. I'm sure they're just letting the coaches know what the penalties are. So in normal situations, that would be first down and 10 for the Panthers in Hawk territory. Hardin Jefferson stacking the line. Will bring pressure. Corbett will take it off right in. He's going to get stopped in his tracks, though. As nice stop on the tackle for Hardin Jefferson by number 15, Brandon McLaughlin. So after the 2 games on the road against East Chambers and KIPP, Anahuac will come back home to Kyle White Stadium and take on Buna. We'll then hit the road again on October 30th to travel to Kirbyville, as the handoff's going to go right side across the 45 down to the 40. Would be a yard short of the first down. And then on November the 6th, the Panthers will finish up here at home against Woodville. So lots of movement on the line before that play even got snapped off. Beautiful evening here in Anahuac. Flags blowing a little bit to the north. From the Hawk 41, it's Corbett under center. will pitch it back. Ball's going to be loose, will be recovered, but not before a big loss, as a loss of 9 on the pitch. As the teams will switch sides here. Jumbo package in again. As receiver to the far side, Corbett tries to set back, but he runs directly into his running back. And nice thing about the scrimmages is you're going to be able to watch this footage. You've got the cameras from the stands. You've got the drone from above, as Coach Neese will be able to see what's going on, as we're going to take a break as they switch sides. Back after this along Anahuac Sports Live. Back here from Kyle White Stadium on the campus of Anahuac High School. Here for the scrimmage between Hardin Jefferson and the Anahuac Panthers. No points put up on the board by either offensives as of yet. As Hardin Jefferson will get their second shot at the offensive side of the football. They're going to be running out a new quarterback. Don't have his name, but the end around is going to go off right side. Will be fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, as on the carry, looked like it was the tight end, Michael McIntosh, for the Hawks. Alex Outram and Trent Hart here joining you for the scrimmage tonight. Out of an offset eye, handoff will go straight up the middle, as burrowing his way through, number 22, Brady Trotter. As a Trotter with a pickup of 9. Again, in normal situations, would be 3rd down and 1. As both teams looking to work the kinks out before their opening game next Friday. Panthers stack the line, as straight up the middle is going to go the running back, as he's going to take it down to the 25 That's going to be a pickup of 35 as the Hawks are in Panther territory. Will set up shop on the Panther 25. As really some of the first bit of offense that we've seen from either squad tonight. Defense the first time around was very stout for the Panthers. As coming up to the line for the Hawks. Out of the pistol formation. End around's going to be handed off to McIntosh around the right side. He's going to get hammered at the 20. He's going to break a tackle. 10-5, pay dirt, touchdown. Hawks able to put a touchdown on the board as number 89 was able to bulldoze his way from 25 yards out. So first scoring play of the scrimmage. They'll stick with the defense on the field for the Panthers as the Hawks will stay on the offensive side of the ball. They'll just flip the field as they'll now be moving left to right or north to south as you look on your video monitors and on your phones. Handoff's going to go straight up the gut once more as picking up 10 will be the running back number 75 for the Hawks. Another one we don't have numbers of. So pickup of 10 will move the chains as Hardin Jefferson will be at their own 45. 7 D-line. High snap is going to go over the quarterback's head. We'll bring up an imaginary 2nd down and 10. We'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Offset I. We'll hand it around left side, and it's going to be handled by a host of Panther defenders. In there on the stop, 88 Caden Hampton was one of the Panthers that was there to stop him in his tracks. Also looked like Logan De Hoyos was in there on the stop as well. So no gain. Would have brought up 3rd down and 10. Under offset I, as movement all around in the backfield would be a false start, would back up the Hawks 5 yards. Want to remind y'all of the sponsors who are supporting Anahuac Sports Live, bringing this broadcast to you. Third Coast Integrated Martial Arts, Trinity Bay RV Park, as quarterback will keep it around the right side. Coming up to make the tackle for the Panthers, number 32, Lane Cormier. Actually looks like a different 32. Is it? Okay. Just making sure. So The second 32 comes in, makes the stop. Was a nice tackle to eliminate any extra yardage. Was a pickup of 3 for the Hawks. Yeah. Out of the pistol. Will set back, looking downfield. Has a man, is going to be caught at the 35, across the 30, as he'll fall forward to the 28. They tack on a face mask penalty. Big pass and catch. '83 on the catch for the Hawks. Don't have his name. They'll spot the ball at the 30 as Hardin Jefferson looking to score on back-to-back possessions here in the scrimmage. Handoff is going to go right side across the right end, trying to break away, but not going to be able to. Number 70 for the Panthers in on the stop. Made sure that he wasn't going anywhere. Back to the line of scrimmage out of the pistol. Offset running back to his left. We'll hand it to him across the right side, going nowhere. In the backfield for the Panthers, number 63. If you're tuned in, let us know how it's looking. Give us some feedback. You can hit us up on Twitter at AP_SportsLive. Make sure you like our Facebook at Anahuac Sports Live. Handoff is going to go straight up the gut across the 30, 25, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Hawks. Brady Trotter. Straight up the gut for the Hawks, punches it to pay dirt. Back-to-back possessions for Hardin Jefferson to put points on the board. As they will now swap out defense for offense, as we'll take a break, and we'll be back after this along Anahuac Sports Live. Alex Outram, Trent Hart back here live from Kyle White Stadium on the campus of Anahuac High School. As the snap is going to be put on the turf, covered up. New quarterback into the game for Anahuac is number 16. So offset I formation. Back directly behind him and offset to the left. Pitch right is going to go to number 4 across the 40. Spins 45 across as he'll fall at the 49. On the carry was number 4 for the Panthers, as number 83 for the Hawks coming in to make the tackle. We'll move the chains. Pick up a 14 on the rush. Some nice chunk yardage picked up there by the Panthers. As the quarterback will move from under center to out of the gun. Looking downfield, has his man cutting across. It's going to go in and out of the fingertips of Zion Clark. Clark doing a little bit of everything tonight. Earlier in the game was able to break up a pass play. Made an impressive stop, and now out here playing wide receiver. Also want to mention another sponsor along Anahuac Sports Live, Anahuac National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Offset I formation, handoff will go back, and he'll be met about a yard to the midfield as number 4. Nine yards needed to achieve the line to gain. Panthers trying to punch it into Hawks territory. Under center, will send the man in motion. One back, deep. Puts the ball in the turf, picks it up, runs it out left side. It's going to be to Clark. Clark across midfield, fighting his way forward. He'll get to the 45. Did he fall forward to the 44? Looks like they're going to give him the 45. So a 5-yard pickup would bring up 3rd down and 5. Want to thank everybody again for tuning in tonight. Our first go live event here on Anahuac Sports Live, as first broadcast of the season. We'll be in full force next week back here from Kyle White Stadium against Orangefield. As Anahuac will reset their offense from the 35, from their own 35, moving south to north as you listen and watch on your screens. Handoff is going to go left side, not going very far though. In fact, losing 5 yards on the rush. Number 14. Number 28 for the Hawks got back there pretty quick. Tyler Fountain, Jr. Pitch back is going to go to 21 across the 30, 35. He's going to get to about the 39, 38. Would be a pickup of 13, still short of the line to achieve. also want to thank Community Christian Fellowship Church, located at 442 Eagle Drive on Oak Island. Invite you to the services 10:30 a.m. on Sundays. Quarterback will go under center. They'll flex across. Put another man in motion, and it's going to go end around right side to Clark. Across the 40, will fall forward to the 44. Good turnout here in Anahuac to catch the scrimmage. Kids, parents, all alike. Substitutions coming in for the Hawks as they've been running out of a 4-4 base defense. Out of the gun, sets back, looks left, throwing it up for grabs and incomplete. As Zion Clark tried to do his best to go up and grab that ball. 6'3". He is going to be a key contributor to the team this year. You can't coach length. As we spoke again earlier, starting quarterback will be Landon Corbett, the sophomore, as he'll take the reins. Under center, will pitch it back right. 14 is going to lose his footing. He'll be stopped in the backfield. Second down and long for the Panthers. As they're going to swap out on the field. We'll be back after this along Anahuac Sports Live. Alex Outram, Trent Hart back here from Kyle White Stadium on the campus of Anahuac High School, where we are moving into the simulated part of the scrimmage, where we're going to have some game time conditions. We're going to have a 20-minute running clock, and they're going to try to treat this as real as possible. Obviously, the number one thing is to get to next Friday healthy for both teams, as the non-district schedule will begin for both teams. As we mentioned, Orangefield coming into town next week for the first official football game of the season for the Panthers. Start praying for some good weather. So Anahuac getting set to kick off to Hardin Jefferson. Getting set to tee it up. Number 55 set to kick this one off, as this one's going to go end over end. It's going to fall at about the 32-yard line, as that's where the Hawks will set up shop for their first possession here in the simulated time. So as the Hawks come back onto the field, unfortunately, we don't have too many of the names for Hardin Jefferson, but their starting quarterback, number 7 as well, will be at the helm. As he will start off out of the gun, he'll be offset to his right by 2 backs. We'll hand it off around the end. 11 is going to meet up with an Anahuac defender. He's going to end up losing about 1 on the play, maybe 2, as getting back there to disrupt the play. Number 70 for the Panthers. We'll bring up second down and short 12, long 11. Quickly to the line. Out of the gun, offset to his right again by 2 backs. We'll send the man in motion. We'll hand it up straight up the gut. And again, being met at the line of scrimmage, will be a pickup of 1, and we'll bring up third down and 11. So Panther defense starting like they did on the first part of the scrimmage. 18:55 and counting here in the scrimmage. There's been no score so far in the simulated time, as the Hawks will hurry to the line of scrimmage. Out of the pistol, offset to the right, will fake the handoff, looking downfield, under pressure, is going to throw it up, and it will fall to the turf incomplete. In on the coverage, number 9 for the Panthers, Jalen Jones. So 3 and out for Hardin Jefferson, as they will set back to punt it away to the Panthers. Number 11, Sage Roberts, set back for the Hawks to punt it away. Back deep for the Panthers. You've got Landon Corbett. And I believe it's Jamaj Bailey. I've got 2 number 9s on my roster, so he looks a little bit taller. Punt is going to fall, be bobbled, but will come to rest across midfield at the 48. We'll see where they spot it. They'll spot it where he touched it first, so the Panthers will set up shop at their own 45-yard line. Good field position to start their first possession. 17:39 on the clock. as the Panthers will get their first crack at offense here during the simulated stage of the scrimmage. As it'll be Corbett who will be under center. He's got two backs behind him. Quick toss left side as that pass is going to go off the fingertips of Zion Clark. Will bring up 2nd down and 10. Under center will come Corbett. He'll toss it out right side, 21 across the 45. That's where he'll be met by a defender. Pick up a 1 will bring up 3rd down and 9. So 3rd down and 9 to keep the drive alive. Panthers looking to get into Hawks territory. Six on the defensive line for the Hawks. They're blitzing, rolling out, makes a move as Corbett. Corbett cuts it up across the 50, down to the 44, will be a 1st down on the pickup of 11. Panthers hurrying up to the line as they have moved into Hawks territory. 1st down and 10 from the Hawks 44. Under center's Corbett. Will pitch it left side. Across the 45, will fall forward to about the 41. Give him a pickup of 3. Will bring up 2nd down and 7 as we'll tick under 16 minutes remaining here in the simulated time. Out of the gun will go Corbett. He'll be offset to his right by 21. We'll send Clark in motion. We'll fake the handoff. Left side as Corbett makes a move, dodges the defender across the 35 as he'll be taken down from behind, down at about the 33. That'll be enough for another 1st down as the Panthers keep the chains moving. Already under center is Corbett. 1st down and 10 from the Hawks 33. End around to Clark as he'll cut it across at the 25. Spin move at the 20 will fall forward to the 18. As that'll be a 1st down into the Hawks red zone. Check that, they marked the ball at the 19. So that was a pickup 14 on the carry. (15:22) and counting here in the simulated time. Anahuac on the drive, trying to put some points on the board for the first time today. Corbett will come under center. He'll have 2 offset behind him. We're going to have a timeout charged to Anahuac. We'll take it with them back after this along Anahuac Sports Live. Alex Outram, Trent Hart back here atop the catbird seat. And Anahuac as first down and 10 for the Panthers on the Hawk 19-yard line as they've moved into the red zone for the first time. Under center, drops back, puts it up to Clark, incomplete. As that went through the fingertips. We'll bring up second down and 10. Corbett will come under center. Wide receiver to each side, two running backs behind them. Straight up the gut, 63 across the 10, will fall forward to the 5. We'll bring up first down and goal on the pickup of 14. And 63 has done very well this evening, picking up some chunk yardage. Out of the gun now is Corbett, offset to his left is 21. He'll send 63 in motion, and we'll have another timeout on the field. Want to remind you, everybody who's watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications. That'll remind you whenever we do have our live broadcast, as we're going to be coming to you each and every Friday night as long as possible. We've had a discussion about possibly one game being a little bit difficult, but we're gonna try to do as many Panther broadcasts as we can this year, as our inaugural season of Anahuac Sports Live gets started this evening. Don't forget, you can hit us up on Twitter with any comments you have, AP_Sports Live. Let us know how we're doing. First and goal from the 6. Corbett will be out of the gun. He's offset to his left by 21. He sends a man in motion. We'll fake it to him. He's going to take it straight up the gut into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. So Landon Corbett calls his own number, takes it to the end zone, as the first points of the scrimmage put up by the Panthers, as they are able to take it 62 yards down the field with 14:16 remaining, as we're going to take a break. Back after this along the Anahuac. Alex Outram, Trent Hart back here from Kyle White Stadium, as Hardin Jefferson takes over for their second possession, straight up the gut, starting at the 25-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 5. We'll bring up second down and 5 for the Hawks. 6-0, Anahuac leading here in the simulated time for the scrimmage. We'll tick under 13:50 remaining here in the scrimmage. Beautiful evening here from fantastic Anahuac, Texas. As coming up to the line quickly, 3 backs, as looks like there is some confusion. Ball's on the field, is going to be fought for, and it's still going to be recovered by Hardin Jefferson, but it's going to be a huge loss on the play. A loss of 12 yards on the play. Will bring up second down and long. Where's he marked it? He's on the wrong yard line. There you go. Loss of 12. Second down and long. It's going to be second down and 17. Fakes the handoff, rolls right, under pressure, makes a move, has plenty of real estate, 25-30, loses the football. We'll see who came up with it. Panthers saying they did. Ball was still in the possession of the quarterback for Hardin Jefferson. Picks up a first down as the Hawks will be at their own 36-yard line after the pickup of 18 to pick up the first down. Anahuac had got so much pressure that as soon as the quarterback was able to see daylight, he had nothing but real estate. Handoff straight up the gut. He's going to be met by a host of Panther defenders. It's going to be a pickup of 1, makes it second down and 9. (6-0) as Anahuac leads Hardin Jefferson on your Anahuac Sports Live scoreboard. This portion of the scrimmage being brought to you in part by Anahuac National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Out of the pistol formation, a timeout will be called. As we had mentioned earlier, want to make sure that you remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications on YouTube. If you enjoy what we're doing and want to keep up with the Panthers all season long, make sure you do that. There will be limited seating at the games. So if you're not able to get in, you can always tune in. As the break on the field, we'll take it with them back after this on Anahuac Sports Live. Back to the line of scrimmage comes Hardin Jefferson. Second down and 9 from their own 36. Handoff is going to go around left side actually, as he's going to be met in the backfield. He'll be taken down at the original line of scrimmage. We'll bring up third down and 10 as we'll tick under 11 minutes remaining here in the simulated portion of the scrimmage. That will be all for our coverage for this evening here on our inaugural broadcast of Panthers football. Again, appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. I think everybody's ready for a little football. As out of the pistol, we'll set back under pressure, and he's not going to get away this time. A host of Panther defenders, 63-61. Turn around, young man. 4. All in on the pressure. So big loss on third down. We'll bring up fourth down and long, and the Hawks will have to punt it away. Set back again will be Corbett and Clark. Snap back. Australian-style rugby punt. End over end kick is going to bounce backwards. Will be corralled at the 49-yard at the, they're going to call it midfield. So the Panthers will set up shop at midfield for their second possession of second offensive possession of the ball game. Their first offensive possession being capped off by a quarterback sneak into the end zone. I want to thank our sponsors again, Trinity Bay RV Park, Third Coast Integrated Martial Arts, Community Christian Fellowship Church. As Corbett will come under center, sets back, rolls left, looking for a man downfield, has him at the 45. They'll say he made a move to the 44. It'll be a pickup of 6. We'll bring up 2nd down and 4. 32 in on the reception, Lane Cormier. Corbett under center. He's got 2 receivers behind him. Fakes the pitch. Will hand it straight up the gut to 63, as it looks like he'll be able to pick up a yard, maybe 2. We'll bring up 3rd down and short. We'll tick under 9 minutes remaining here in the simulated time. In between the hash marks lays the football. So we'll say about 1.5. 2.5 to pick up the first down. A long 2, if you will. Corbett will be out of the gun. He'll be offset to his right. 3 wide to the far side, 1 to the near. Sets back. He's going to keep it himself across the 40. Will fall forward to the 38. That'll be enough for a first down, and we'll move the chains for the Panthers. They're going to mark the ball at the 39, so a pickup of 3 gets the job done. Corbett under center, sends Clark in motion. He'll hand it off to him, right end. Flag's going to be thrown as Clark's going to go down after a pickup of 2. Usually in that vicinity you can see a holding call. We'll see what the official call is. That's exactly what it is, holding. That'll be a 10-yard penalty. Will still be first down. So place the ball at the 49. We'll bring up first down and 20. Corbett getting instructions from head coach Greg Neese. Scrimmage tonight between 3A Anahuac and 4A Hardin Jefferson. Panthers will come up to the line of scrimmage. Corbett will come under center. 1 man deep. He sets back, looking downfield, has his man, lofts it up, is going to be intercepted. Tried to get the ball high up to Clark, but coming up with the interception for Hardin Jefferson, number 43. So that'll be the first turnover of the simulated aspect. Will be the 3rd possession for Hardin Jefferson here, as they're going to mark the ball where it was intercepted at the 22-yard line, and that's where the Hawks will set up shop for their 3rd possession on offense. Tell your friends, pass it around social media, let them know where you can catch Anahuac football all year long. We'll add more sports to the schedule as we can. As out of the pistol formation, offsides is going to be thrown, so free play for the Hawks. Went around left in. Picked up 5, not going to matter. They're going to take the penalty. It'll be first down and 5 from the 27. 7:20 and counting here in the simulated time. Anahuac leading Hardin Jefferson 6-0. On your Community Christian Fellowship Church scoreboard. Quarterback getting the instructions from Coach Dubois on the Hardin Jefferson sideline. Looks like the second quarterback is now in for Hardin Jefferson as the ball is going to be bobbled on the snap. Looks like the quarterback's going to jump back on it. 22 into the game. Brady Trotter. The same Brady Trotter that had a long rush in the scrimmage portion, practice portion of the scrimmage rather. Handoff is going to go straight up the gut, back to Trotter. That's going to be a pickup of 5, and that'll be a first down for the Hawks. So first down and 10 from their own 32. Panthers out of their base 7 diamond defense. 7 defensive linemen, 4 back in the secondary. High snap is going to be drilled in the backfield. Colliding on the tackles, 4 and 33 for the Panthers. Looks like it's going to be a loss of 4. We'll bring up second down and 14. So Logan De Hoyos in on the sack there. They're actually going to mark it as a loss of 5, so second down and 15. Pistol formation, fakes the handoff. Under pressure, ball's loose. Is going to be recovered by the Hawks. My, oh my. Quarterback number 3 had no time whatsoever before 14 came in and laid him out for the Panthers. Nice defensive play coming off the left edge. So it goes from second and long to third and Oak Island for Hardin Jefferson. In case you're wondering just how far that is third and 21. No, third and 22. Pistol formation, sends a man in motion, fakes the handoff, rolling right, has a man, is caught, and is going to be taken down from behind. They're going to pick up 22. They're going to pick up 23 and a first down. The Hail Mary is answered as Hardin Jefferson converts, brings up a fresh set of downs from their own 43-yard line. We'll tick under 3.5 remaining here on this play. Anahuac leading the simulated portion of the scrimmage, 6-0 on your Trinity Bay RV Park scoreboard. We'll send the man in motion. Handoff will go straight up the gut across the 50, across the 45, 40, and face mask is going to be thrown as there's laundry all over the field, but falling forward to the 33. They're going to tack on 15 to that. $20 yards on the rush, 25 yards on the rush. So he was rumbling and tumbling down. Saving the touchdown saving tackle, Lane, or the other number 32. They're marking off the penalty. Will be first down and 10 from the 18-yard line of the Panthers as the Hawks move into the red zone. Break on the field. We'll take it with them back after this along Anahuac Sports Live. Outram, Trent Hart back here from Kyle White Stadium as the Hawks are in business in the red zone. Pistol formation, offset running back to his left will feed it straight up the gut. He's going to get pushed back. They're going to give him the line of scrimmage, but nothing else. Second down and 10. Third offensive possession for the Hawks. Panthers pinned them back deep both times. Their first two times had to punt the ball away. Out of the pistol, we'll hand it off left side, and running back's going nowhere. In fact, he's going to lose a yard. That's going to bring up third down and 11 from the Panther 19-yard line. Hawks coming up to the line of scrimmage. Offset to his right and left, sends a running back in motion. Was movement before the play. Toss is going to be dropped. Anahuac is all over it. We're going to see if they call fall. They're actually going to call offsides. Looked like there was all sorts of movement before the ball was snapped. So offsides will move it up 5. We'll take it to the 14. We'll bring up third down and 5 now. Check that, make it, it was third down and 11, so third down and 6 from the 14. Snap back, handoff's going to go straight up the gut, and picking up a couple is going to be the second man through. So fourth down and 3. As Hardin and Jefferson has taken their last time out, we'll take it with them. As we'll be back along Anahuac Sports Live. Alex Outram, Trent Hart back here from Kyle White Stadium on the campus of Anahuac High School, where 3rd down and short for the Hawks. Panthers trying to prevent any scoring here in the simulated scrimmage time. Takes the handoff, looking for the end zone. Coverage is there. And caught. What a catch. As the defender was all over him from 13 yards out. The pass and catch is good for a touchdown. Boy, fantastic concentration there by the wide receiver for the Hardin Jefferson Hawks. So each squad has put up a touchdown. Here in the scrimmage time. As coming on to attempt the PAT. Brandon McLaughlin. Lights coming on here at the stadium as we move from dusk to night. Snap back. Kick is through and true. So with 1:10 remaining here in the simulated time of the scrimmage, Anahuac will get their third possession of the offensive side. As break in the field, we'll be right back after this along the Anahuac Sports Live Network. Alex Outram, Trent Hart back here from the Hardin Jefferson and Anahuac Panther scrimmage as the Hawks have scored. Kickoff is going to be end over end and is going to be taken from the 10. Ball will be called dead and will be set at the 35-yard line. They're going to set it at the 25. They want to challenge the Panthers. So 1:10 remaining here in the ball game. Again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in to the inaugural broadcast of Anahuac Sports Live. Hope you're enjoying the live video feed. Hope you don't mind me too much. Want to make sure that you don't forget to subscribe. Turn on your notifications to YouTube. You can hit us up on social media. We've got Facebook, Anahuac Sports Live, Twitter, AP_Sports Live. Single back. Corbett rolls left. Looking for somewhere to go. Under pressure. It's going to be taken down. as Corbett is going to be shut down at the 20. Will be a loss of 5. Will bring up 2nd down and 15. Last thing you want to see in a scrimmage like that is your starting quarterback under pressure. Everybody's remained relatively healthy. Best part of the scrimmage so far. Want to remind everyone that we will be here live next Friday night as Anahuac takes on Orangefield. 2 wide, 1 to each side. So single back, pitch will go left side, is going to lose yardage on the play. He's going to lose a yard. As that will be all for the scrimmage tonight. Again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the feed. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Again, we will see everybody next Friday night as the Panthers take on Orangefield. Broadcast start time at 7:30. We hope that you join us. Spread the word. Spread the notifications. Tell your friends, tell your family. Put it on social media. Let them know that you can watch Anahuac Panther football live. Thank you for tuning in. For Trent Hart, I'm Alex Outram. We'll see you next week. So long, everybody.